And welcome back to the Hot Lap. We are talking the BTCC qualifying. Yes, as you can see here, the champ is back. They struggled, to be fair. West Side Racing, if you were in a BMW, was not looking good at Donington. But then comes Brands Hatch, and yes, there was some advantage gained with the boost, but still, that BMW did look very handy. Handy enough for a full front row with a BTCC rookie. Absolutely fantastic. Let's get into qualifying. So before we list all of the drivers and where they finished, massive congratulations to Jake Hill. We were talking in Donington that BMW need to do something big. West Surrey Racing, WSR, based in Shepperton near the Swan Sanctuary, believe it or not, if you've ever been there. But they needed to do something. And they, like the Swan Sanctuary, the Swans at the Swan Sanctuary, they healed themselves and they flew. And flew Jake Hill did to pole position, along with Mr. Rainford. I mean, it was absolutely fantastic. So, there's Jake Hill. Here is, I'm just pausing at the wrong moment. Here, it looks like he's going to... Jay, I've got to share this with you. I'm just about to show the Jake Hill stuff. And there's the video. He looks like he's just about to put himself. But anyway, moving on. So,
qualifying P1, baby. Woohoo!
Absolutely.
I am over the moon. What an achievement, especially after how slow we were at Donington and the challenges that we had with the car. We have worked tirelessly as a team to overcome those issues. And we've come to Brands with a car that is pretty competitive.
Yes, they have.
Not only have I got pole, but Charles is alongside me in P2, so we have a front row lockout. But to NB Motorsport, Laser Tools Racing, this one.
I mean, massively congratulations. What an absolute turnaround. Still, that Hyundai in the hands of Tom Ingram looked very scary indeed. Bear in mind, he had the second least, if that makes any sense, drill, then second least boost. Here is Deleon with his best ever qualifying.
Round 2 of the British Touring Car Championship. Trying a few different things in the free practice sessions, but qualifying just made it through to Q2 and P9. So, I
mean, I think that's the best he's ever qualified from the top of my head. It's amazing, isn't it? With a different team and a different car, he was racing the Cooper Leon, which we've always said is potentially a bit of a challenge if you want to get on the podiums, get a win without one of those strange races. So this guy, in his second season of Formula One, has done very well indeed.
So happy with that. Made a leap forward. But yeah, we'll see you tomorrow in the races, and yeah, see you soon. So
there you go, there's Charles. But last but not least, that was Deleon. Let's talk about Charles Rainford. Now, I've been slagging these people off. I said no Colin Turkington. What's going to happen? They're not very good. And then I'm going to have to eat my words and stuff myself with humble pie this evening because WSR has done absolutely fantabidoso.
Done.
Oh wow! What happened there? What happened there? Oh, it's gone. It's gone. It's gone. It's gone. Wait there. I promise I will get you back, Rainford. Here we go.
Done. I'm very happy to say front row start. So Jake's
Absolutely.
on pole. I'm in second, P1, P2. It was very, very close as well. So
it was.
Yeah.
He could have got pole.
On cloud 9. Can't believe it. This is a dream. Just whatever you do, don't wake me up. Looking forward to tomorrow as well. Still is going to be a big learning curve tomorrow, I think. The weather conditions will be pretty similar, but yeah, get to race the front touring cars. Get a nice little second place water. That's going to go straight on the shelf at home. But yeah, blown away with today. Just incredible.
I mean, you can see he's genuinely happy, which is really lovely to see. If I'm honest, it's absolutely fantastic. So from Charles Rainford, who could, he could win. Don't take it away from this guy. He could win his first. He could win his first race. All he needs to do, I say all he needs to do, is if like it's easy, but all he needs to do, get a better start than Jake Hill and stay ahead of him. What could be? Yeah, it's going to be difficult. But never say never. Never say never. So moving on to NAPA Racing. Camish, P5. Yeah, really solid lap considering he had minus boost. It was Ash Sutton, I think, that was the biggest surprise at the struggle. Now, Ash is a qualifying master. I remember last year with his, in spite of the fact that he didn't really have, again, much boost, he was able to hustle that car still comfortably into that top 6, into the top 10. Today was a no. obviously, it is very, very close. You just need to see between P5 and P13 is less than like a tenth and a half. Almost, but P5 was Camish. They did P7 Sam Osborne, P13 Ash Sutton, wow, and P14 Dan Rowbottom, which really sucked. Also, for One Motorsport, we've got P12 for Stephen Jelly, which is not too bad. P17 Josh Cook. He just didn't look comfortable with the car, did he? At all. It really sucked. So Team Vertu, P3 Adam Morgan, P15 Tom Chilton, the winner from the last round number 3 at Donington. P15. He obviously really struggled. Yes, he has less boost than a lot of other people. P4 Tom Ingram. And I think P3 for Adam Morgan is really good. He does look a lot more comfortable on these cars than he did with the WSR, with the BMWs, which I was, to be fair, constantly disappointed with Adam Morgan. And he's proven the questions I had about him wrong. I don't really think he's a massive qualifier. So to do P3, not bad at all. P4 Tom Ingram, fantastic stuff. Given the fact that he, unlike other than Ash Sutton, he had the less amount of boost available, like 3 seconds, I think. So I think that's really good. And I'll tell you what, that really sets up the Hyundai for potentially a good race, even if he does lose a couple of positions at Brands Hatch, because the boost does, you saw it at Donington, it does make a beat. It's almost like DRS, when one has boost, one doesn't in Formula 1. If you've got a long straight and you're behind someone and you hit that boost button, there's a very good chance you are going to be ahead of him come the end of the corner. Yes, Brands Hatch doesn't have too many straights to coordinate, but coming off that Clark curve all the way into Paddock, into the Paddock Hill Bend, there's definitely a chance. So P16 Michael Crease, which is a slight disappointment. But here is the full rundown for Brands Hatch tomorrow. So as we know, Jake Hill in P1, Charles Rayford P2, Adam Morgan in P3, P4 Tom Ingram, P5 Dan Camish, P6 Mikey Doble, P7 Sam Osborne, P8 Daniel Lloyd, P9 Darryl Deleon, well done. Ronan Pearson, nice. Is he the top tier? He is the top tier. Gordon Shedden really struggled, didn't he? P10 Chris Smiley in P11, smiles around there. Stephen Jelly, P12, better than solid, I think. Ash Sutton, he's not going to finish P12 in the first race, is he? Unless something happens, he's going up. Dan Rowbottom, NAPA Racing, P14. Quite, not too bad from Dan Rowbottom either. Tom Chilton, P15. I think disappointing compared to how you see Tom Ingram. Is that the difference between the two Toms? Michael Creek, 16th. Josh Cook, disappointing in 17th. Aaron Taylor-Smith in the Toyota in 18th. Max Hall in 19th. I wanted him to do better. I do think he's definitely got potential scoring points. James Dorden 20th. Nick Hamilton, I think, has done a really solid job in 21st. 22nd, Dexter Patterson. 23rd, Nick Halstead. 24th, Gordon Shedden, really struggling. 25th, Aidan Moffat. And that is your qualifying for the British Touring Car Championship in Brands Hatch, which starts tomorrow, at least at the time of recording. If you've enjoyed it and you are not subscribed, but you feel like this was worth watching, give us a subscribe. That would be amazing. If you are already subscribed, you just watching this is more than enough for us. If you want to do a bit more, as you know, hit that like button, comment below, let us know. But until then, we'll speak to you soon. Thank you very much. Stay safe and see you next time. We will be at Brands Hatch. I'll be trying to do a live stream from the pits when we get into the pit lane. Everyone's allowed into the pit lane. It's going to be crowded. I'm sure we'll get a shot of a few of the drivers. Speak to you soon.